Hello guys, welcome back to this channel, and in case it's your very first time, kindly subscribe and click the bell notification button to get updated in any of my new videos. Alright, as the National Executive Council (NEC) of the Academic Staff Union of Universities (ASUU) is set to meet today, student leaders across the country have warned of dire consequences that will follow if the union embark on a fresh strike. The decision of ASUU to declare an emergency meeting is due to the October 2022 salary cuts received by members of the union, few weeks after suspending the prolonged industrial action. The emergency meeting, according to findings, is to decide whether to embark on another strike or not. A member of the union, who does not want his name mentioned because he is not authorized to speak, said, "I can confirm that ASUU NEC will meet on Monday, November 7, 2022 to take a decision on strike or not. This is an aftermath of half salary paid by the Nigerian government." Recall that ASUU had on February 14, 2022 embarked on strike over previous agreement yet to be implemented by the government. The Minister of Labour and Employment, Chris Ngege, after what he described as failed negotiation, dragged the striking lecturers before the National Industrial Court. The court on September 21 ordered ASUU to call off the strike and resume duty with immediate effect. ASUU had appealed the judgment by the appeal court, also handed down a similar order asking the striking lecturers to resume academic activities as declared in the earlier judgment and the strike was finally suspended on October 14, 2022. However, during the strike, the President Muhammadu Buhari-led government vowed to sustain its no work, no pay policy in a bid to force the union back to class. Meanwhile, following the intervention of the Speaker of the House of Representatives, Femi Gbajabiamila, it was reported that the federal government had agreed to set the policy aside and pay the arrears. However, earlier last week, lecturers were paid half salaries for October, a development that may lead to another industrial crisis between the federal government and the union. The Minister of Labour, Dr. Chris Ngege, claimed the half pay was a pro rata, but some student leaders in the country have expressed worry over the continued crisis in the nation's tertiary institution, which is charging the future of students. In an interview, the national president, Nigerian Association of Science Students (NAS), Agbatemiro Raphael Akintomide, said the 8-month strike had already shattered the dreams of many students and a fresh strike would have dire consequences on the country. He said the Nigerian students will never accept any delay or any further strike to come on board again, while urging the government to stop going into agreement it cannot fulfill. First, the 8-month strike is something I wasn't happy about. I have been part of the system and I was not happy at all, and during that period, I was able to issue our statement and press releases. I was able to mobilize some of my students to protest and ensure that the ASUU strike was called off even before now. But it is so alarming that a country of ours that has a government that even the vice president is a professor, and yet we can't solve our educational crisis. It is something that is alarming and is condemnable by every student. And the most annoying part is that we are hearing recently that they are about to embark on another strike, and I am using this medium to tell the public and the entire Nigerian student that we can take it, we can't allow it. Destinies have been delayed, destinies have been shattered. We've lost so many members during the strikes. Many of our girls were impregnated during the strikes. a lot of activities has taken place that shattered and bettered the destinies of Nigerian students. So, we won't allow such to happen again, and I want to call on the federal government, His Excellency, the President of Nigeria, Muhammadu Buhari, that he should please do everything possible, and even the Red Chamber, the National Assembly, the House of Representatives, they should do everything possible to ensure that they secure the destinies of Nigerian youths. I remember history that told us that in their own time, they passed through this system free of charge. As a matter of fact, they were fed and paid. Now we are paying for it and they are depriving us. It's something that we can't accept any longer. It has to stop. The Academic Staff Union of Universities, ASUU, is a Nigerian union of university academic staff founded in 1978. ASUU is an offshoot of the Nigerian Association of University Teachers, which was established in 1965. At that time, NAUT consisted of only 5 universities in total, including University of Ibadan, University of Nigeria, Nsukka, Ahmadu Bello University Zaria, University of Ife, and University of Lagos. Professor Victor Emmanuel Oshodeke emerged as the body's president on 30th May 2021. After 33 weeks of strike action by ASUU, the federal government of Nigeria, on Tuesday, October 5, 2022, announced the formation of 2 new academic unions, the National Association of Medical and Dental Academics and the Congress of Nigerian University Academy. ASUU eventually called off the 8-month strike on October 14, 2022. As its successor to the Nigerian Association of University Teachers that was founded in 1965, ASUU was formed in 1978 to cater for the interest of all academic staffs in federal and state universities in Nigeria. Professor Oshodeke, a professor of soil science at the Federal University of Agriculture, Umudike, Abia State, was elected on 30th May 2021 during a 3-day conference of the union, which held at the Nnamdi Azikiwe University, Awka, and Abia States. He took over from Biodun Ogunyemi, a professor of education at the Olabisi Onabanjo University, Ago Iwoye, Ogun State. The union was active in struggles against the military regime during the 1980s. In 1988, the union organized a national strike to obtain fair wages and university autonomy. As a result, the ASUU was proscribed on 7 August 1988 and all its property seized. It was allowed to resume in 1990, but after another strike was again banned on August 23, 1992. However, an agreement was reached on 3 September 1992 that made several of the union's demands, including the right of workers to collective bargaining. The ASUU organized further strike in 1994 and 1996, protesting against the dismissal of staff by the Sani Abacha military regime. After the return to democracy in 1999, with the Nigerian Fourth Republic, the union continued to be firm in demanding the rights of universities workers against opposition by the government of President Olusegun Obasanjo. In July 2002, Dr. Oladipo Fashina, the then national president of the union, with Station Justice Mustafa Akombi of the Independent Corrupt Practices Commission, to investigate the authorities of the University of Ilorin for financial mismanagement and corruption. In 2007, the ASUU went on strike for 3 months. In May 2008, it held 2 one-week running strike to press a range of demands, including an improved salary scheme and restatement of 49 lecturers who were dismissed many years earlier. In June 2009, ASUU ordered its members in federal and state universities nationwide to proceed on an indefinite strike over disagreement with the federal government on an agreement it reached with the union about 2.5 years earlier. After 3 months of strikes in October 2009, the union and other staff unions signed a memorandum of understanding with the government and called off the industrial action. Well guys, there you have it. As the National Executive Council (NEC) of the Academic Staff Union of Universities (ASUU) is set to meet today, student leaders across the country have warned of dire consequences that will follow if the union embark on a fresh strike. Thank you all for listening to that, and please don't forget to like, subscribe and drop your comments in the comment section below. Thank you. Bye.